Hello Year 11 and welcome to your next lesson titled After the Point. So we're actually going to have a look at how we can use our calculators to help us a little bit more in math. So if I said 1.5 meters, you know I mean 1 meter and 50 centimeters. But if I was to say 1.5 hours, I don't mean 1 hour and 5 minutes. And if I say 1.5 years, I don't mean 1 year and 5 months. So decimals can get a little funny when we start looking at time. Fortunately for us, our calculators have these little buttons, and I'll zoom in. It might be a little hard to see, but there's a circle, and then it is an apostrophe, and then it's like a quotation mark. Or our calculators might have a DMS, which stands for degrees, minutes, seconds. And this button is going to help us when we're converting between, say, hours and minutes or minutes and seconds. It can be really helpful and save us a lot of time. Let's have a look at the first example. So what does the 0.45 represent in the following two situations? So $16.45, the 0.45 represents the 45 cents. 16.45 meters, the 0.45 represents 45 centimeters. So with our length or with money, those decimals represent the part. So they're really easy conversions for us. When we get into something like time, that's when it gets a little bit more tricky. So we want to write 2.7 hours in hours and minutes. And I'm going to show you two ways to do it. I'm going to put a line between them so we don't get confused. So depending on the type of your scientific calculator, and this annoys me how it's over two lines, you can press 2.7 and then the little circle apostrophe quotation mark key and then equals. If you don't have this key here, you're going to press 2.7, second F, which stands for second function, and then the DMS. And what will happen is it will spit out your answer of 2 hours and 42 minutes. Sometimes we might want to do things a little bit more manually. So what we're going to do is, we know that R2 is going to be 2 hours, so we need to work out this 0.7. So I'm going to multiply the 0.7 by 60 because there's 60 minutes in an hour, and that will give us our answer of 42. So 2.7 hours is 2 hours and 42 minutes. They give us the same answer. I'm happy for you to do it either way. I know I said that that button works with time, but when we're looking at months and days and we get into those bigger measurements of time, it doesn't work anymore. So it's just the hours, minutes, seconds that button works. So we want to express 1.6 months in months and days. And we're going to assume that an average month is 30 days. Now, this here is called an assumption. And I know we've talked about assumptions a little bit in previous years when we've done assignments. But the reason that we need to make this clear is because we know that not every month has 30 days, but we're just going to assume it to make it easier for us. So we know our 1 month is still going to be 1 month, so we need to work at that 0.6. So I'm going to take my decimal and then I'm going to multiply it by my average number of days in a month. And that's going to give me an answer of 18. So we can say 1.6 months is approximately equal to 1 month and 18 days. It's a bit hard to see, but this is our little wavy equals, which means approximately. All right, let me know if you've got any questions, if you're not sure about anything, or you need any help.